I decided to take myself out to cinema since it's Saturday. Why not to do something exciting? And obviously, I'm already 20 minutes late because I had to stop to get my snack because obviously I cannot get popcorn. So at least I need a snack. And yeah, that's the movie I'm going to. The Fantastic Four. It's here. It's here.
Eso ya no iba a pasar, no lo habíamos aceptado.
En teoría sí, pero mucho antes de sentir esta hambre eterna e implacable.
So it's Sunday and I decided to go out of my way and make myself a fucking tasty breakfast. But at this point, I just regret making it, honestly, because it's 10 a.m. and I'm just starting. So here's my snack in a very remote setting, field setting, I would say. Got my nails done. The toes are next. My comeback to YouTube.
Yes, that is my official comeback to YouTube, long format. So, just to give you a little context, because you're gonna be scrolling through my page and then seeing me with blue hair, posting videos from 2023, wondering what the hell has happened during the past 2 years. A lot. And maybe by now I have already released a video that I recorded 3 months ago with my cheat meal, where I was pretty much saying very similar stuff. But either way, to give you context to what you're watching right now, that's my week 3 of my prep for autumn season 2025. I'm already competing as a pro since September 2024. Actually, May 2024. The other 2 weeks, week number 1 and week number 2, you can go and see in my reels. And I'm literally filming this in the worst possible place. It's like completely not picturesque and super dark. But either way, just to give you more context, go and watch shorts. They capture more about my week 1 and week number 2. I just realized I spent way more time editing those little reels and cutting out too much important information than if I would be just making everything long format from the very beginning. Today I don't have strength training. I don't have my cardio. It's my like full on proper rest day. And I took opportunity and actually went and got my nails done, my nails and toes. I haven't had my dinner. I haven't had my after dinner dessert thing. And so now I'm gonna go and have it. And then I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to get my steps in. I don't know if I'm gonna get all 20k today. I'll try, but we'll see what happens. Gym shots at 7 p.m. So the only place I can go is like town. So let's see if we can hit 20. My dinner, it looks like this. It's buckwheat. That's basically avocado and chicken mashed together with some spices and cucumbers because I just love good cucumbers. So, um, at this time, I should be really going back home to like sleep, not leave out to do steps. It's almost 10 p.m. and I really need to be at bed at 11. So it's gonna be a quick run. I'll do as much as I can within this hour, and then yeah, I'll just have to like compensate throughout the week. But I don't really like days like today because I ended up having my dinner quite late, and that means I'm not gonna see like what I'll see tomorrow morning on my scale, as my body won't have enough time to digest everything that it's usually digesting by the time I weigh myself in the morning. So it is what it is, but the price of it is beautiful manicure. I mean, we're still how many weeks out? I don't even know how many weeks out. Sufficient amount of time out for these things to happen. I literally hate this street. I never come here, but I mean, I only got here just to show you that I live like in a place that actually has life. That I don't live like in some outskirts of, I don't know, forest, because that's where all my videos are from. They're from some like really remote places because I just don't like walking around people, to be honest. So that's it. But the good thing is that while doing this walk, I saw that they opened a new Starbucks, which actually looks really nice. So I'm gonna go there to do some work tomorrow. But yeah, that's just so you see like what's happening here. Like it's total mess. Like there's like so many people, but at this point when I'm like when I really really want to sleep, going to places like these kind of keeps me awake. Because I mean, how can you really sleep in here? You cannot. That's impossible. So it is what it is. Almost got it, but it's 11 p.m. and I really need to sleep. Okay, well, I knew there will be a increase because I ate late, but like that's kind of a little bit too much. Yesterday it was 60.8. On the way to train today, I have shoulders and glutes, and very good because I watched the event yesterday. So yesterday was the first event of this season in Argentina, and the lady that won bikini, well, she had, I don't know, shoulders the size of body fitness, and I love shoulders, but I don't know, I'm biased. Like I want more shoulders, but I understand that I also need to have the lower part of my body proportional to it, because in the end of the day, bikini it's about proportion. So the bigger the upper body is, the bigger should be the lower, and vice versa. It's a challenging one. Like, but I do want to have more volume. I want to have more pump. I want to have more roundness in my shoulders. I don't necessarily want to grow them. I want to like reshape them, if that makes sense. Obviously, we have like less than 2 months since till the event, so it's impossible to grow in your shoulders in such a short time. But I hope it's possible to frame them better. Anyway, I'm not in a good mood today because I'm like running really late. It's 10 a.m. and I just left my house. Yesterday's nail appointment fucked it up my routine. I didn't like plan the rest of my tasks according to it. So I'm like very, very delayed with everything. literally, since I left the gym, I haven't had a moment to like breathe out. Not even saying record anything. I just got home, started cooking because of yesterday's nail appointment. I didn't do any meal prep. So I literally still being sweaty in the gym clothes, starting cooking. Ate pretty much the same thing as lately: chicken, potato, pasta. That's kind of it. Have sweet potato, savory potatoes, all types of potato. Literally the best thing that my digestive tract can absorb right now. And then yeah, I've just been by my laptop, trying to get some sales in. Can't say it was successful, but I did a lot of reach outs today. So let's see. A lot of work I need to do, like a lot, because everything that I'm about to do, I mean, I shouldn't be filming on the street. That was stupid. Everything that I'm about to do for this competition season is very much dependent on me being very successful in my business. Anyway, I still have 5,000 steps from today that I need to do, and 1,500 from yesterday. And because I'm still not done with all my tasks, I am going to another branch of my gym closer to my house, and I'm gonna go on a treadmill, do the steps, and continue doing things from my phone. Basically, yeah, that's gonna be my office for next hour. Steps are stepped. Steps are done, but my list of things is not. It's like far from being done. I don't know if I will ever write a list to do that would be completed within a day when it's intended to be completed. No idea. But anyway, just went to store to get some basics. I'm gonna be doing like proper shopping, I guess, tomorrow when I have money coming in, because right now I don't have any. I'm thinking I might get a chocolate for tomorrow. I don't know. Should I get it for tomorrow, or will I eat it now? um, you know what? No, I won't. If I want it tomorrow, I'll go tomorrow and get it tomorrow. We're gonna be doing unpacking now. So I got some stuff from Ifbb. That's kind of the place where I order all my supplements from. I don't even remember what I ordered at this point. So it's gonna be a surprise for you and for me. Caffeine, because I don't like most of pre-workouts. I decided that I'm just gonna get like raw substances. So that's gonna be my pre-workout now. Citrulline that I'm gonna mix with this. So 2 parts of my pre-workout. Theanine, again, the 3rd part of my pre-workout. So that's kind of to balance up the effects of caffeine. Hemaplex. So these ones I'm taking to get my iron, because like I used to have very low ferritin, but thankfully to these particular brand of iron, I got my ferritin to like above the norm, and it was like something like 25 like 3 years ago, and now it's like 100 something. I don't remember, but I've tried a lot of different brands of supplements for the iron, and this particular one was the one that actually did the job. I actually like order like multiple orders, because apparently if your order is below 1,000 peso, you don't have to pay import tax. Boom. So I'll just make 2 orders. Arginine. I used to buy another one that was flavored, but they discontinued it from iHerb, and I really like their price ranges. Omega, getting this particular one because it's really high in dosage, and I have last time I checked my tests, I had a low lipidic profile, so I have to take more than normal humans. And zinc gluconate. That's my evening part of my evening stock. So now I'm gonna take actually all of these three, and I'm gonna go and run up my stairmaster to get some bad energy out of my system. All right, let's do this. Also have sinephrine that I'm taking. Like I actually have no idea if it works or not, but since I bought it, I almost finished it already. And I also add a bit of aspirin cardio here, so my heart doesn't stop along the way. And all those pills and citrulline. That's actually the first time I'm trying the strawberry kiwi flavor of citrulline. I don't like a lot of water. I actually put too much right now water for my flavor. I like when it's less. It kind of tastes like strawberry and cream more than strawberry and kiwi. Tasty. I like it. Either sinephrine is not doing anything to me, or this brand is actually full of shit. I only had this supplement from this brand before today. Now the caffeine that I got is from the same brand. So basically, if I'm not gonna feel any caffeine effects on me after taking it today, then probably it's the brand. But if I will, then sinephrine is just useless for me. Let's go!
RTMS.
Nothing is ever changing here. Potato, chicken, vegetables. That's like the meal of this bread. All day, all night. Oh yeah, and Tabasco.
Basically, as you saw by the video that I recorded on Stairmaster, my pre-workout worked. But after I got home, I ate my lunch. I felt better overall, like my sort of the state of panic kind of settled. I got on with my tasks, and just like halfway through, I don't know what happened, but like I felt emotionally unstable basically. I um I ate my third meal, which was just pasta with iced coffee. After that, I was like, I actually don't want to cook my dinner because of everything for lunch I had pre-made. I ate up all the chicken in one go. The chicken that I dedicated for dinner, I consumed during the lunch. So, and then I was supposed to cook buckwheat for the dinner, but I was like, it just like, it just sounds like fucking torture going and cooking something again. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna eat potato, which I had already boiled. I added some berries there, and nuts, actually. I wanted some different flavor because I forgot to put oil in my potato for the lunch. So I was still short on my fats. And I was like, all right, I might just like add some pecan nuts to my potato. Turned out very good, actually. So sweet potato, pecan nuts, cinnamon, monk fruit sweetener, and maple syrup without sugar. Actually, yeah. The pecan nut added something to it. And now decided to go to the store. Well, first to the market to get veg. I got some money today, so at least I can fill up my fridge. And then yeah, just gonna go to the supermarket, get some frozen chicken, frozen fish, maybe shrimp, if there will be good one. Like I love shrimp, but I just don't like cleaning it. It takes like way too much time, and like I'm paying so much money for manicure not to destroy it with shrimp. So if there will be peeled one, I'll get it. If not, then fuck it. Also, in case you wondered why am I always wearing this ponytail thing, well, the first reason 1 week ago was that my hair was too damaged by heat and bleach, and I didn't had a normal shape because a lot of parts were broken. So my hair appeared random to me. So I didn't want to have it down. But now I had a haircut, and like yeah, my hair is more uh, fresh. Let's put it this way. It feels better when you touch it, but it looks way worse when you put it down because right now, like I look like a puddle. You know that little dog? Yeah, so that's how it looks. And at this point, I cannot, I cannot commit to another haircut because that would just make me probably bald. Yeah, I just have to wait until I'm psychologically feeling better to have another haircut. Okay, very quickly, I'm gonna show you what I got. So mushrooms again because the ones I got yesterday turned out to be moldy. Cucumbers, tomatoes over there, avocados, smoked paprika because I love it. I put it everywhere, and mine is finished. Uh, Fresh raspberry oats because I'm planning to get a new waffle maker. They send me a voucher for half price, so it's on the way. Baby potato, and I had to get the orange sweet potato because my favorite one is not present for whatever reasons. And chili peppers. That's it. Very simple, very basic. I ended up making very unusual dinner. It looks messy and not as good as it actually is, but it's a truffle gnocchi, and I added a bit of parmesan cheese and mushroom and onion, and there is a cucumber. I actually decided to eat all the things that are not like prep friendly, so I don't have them in the house in the moments when I feel like I need them the most. To be honest, there is nothing wrong about like gnocchi. My digestive tract digested very well. However, I don't feel full. Like here in this little bowl, I have the equivalent of a large plate of potato. 400 grams of baby potato is equivalent to this little bowl. So obviously, after a heavy leg day, I cannot eat that because it's just not gonna make me full in terms of volume. But on the days like today in the evening, it feels alright. I'm not extremely hungry, so it's gonna be good. I was gonna say this Wednesday is fucked up and should be crossed out of my life, but I won't. But I won't because it's even though I had a difficult start, it's not the end. I haven't slept again. So the pills which I was taking from the muscle pain, they're almost over. I have them left for 1 day, and while they are supposed to be sedative, they're supposed to seduce me. I don't know what they've been seducing, but it doesn't help me with my sleep. My feet feel better, but I literally slept 5 hours today. I woke up before my alarm, not able to sleep anymore, and I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to sleep. I wasn't able to get up. Yeah, it was very weird state, and it has nothing to do with my training. Like for real, like it's just my head. I feel like everything that I do, just nothing works out. The only thing that works out is me at the gym.
RTMS.
Yesterday just one of those days when I just broke down, and uh, I am now doing some actions that hopefully should help me with my sleep. So I'm doing morning walk, and now I realize I should have come out a little bit earlier. The point is to synchronize my internal clock with the day clock, and be outside during the sunrise and sunset. Just have a look at that. Like, how pretty is that? Like, it doesn't show it. The second benefit is that I will be doing more steps during the day and less at night, because being physically active before bed is also part why I'm not able to have a proper deep sleep. I know walking outside is not such a physical activity, but still, when I get home at like 10 p.m., you know what I mean? Like, I still want to rest a little bit before I go to sleep, and I ended up going to sleep at like 11:30. And then the next one, the third one, is that I'm able to wear corset without feeling like I'm gonna fucking vomit, because my stomach is empty. There are good things about it. Came to the beach, and looks like I'm not the only person who likes to greet the sunrise. Still, beach looks awful. There's still too much sargasso. The water looks brown, but it's less of it, so it's a good sign that maybe sometime soon gonna be able to come to the beach in the morning and swim. These capybaras, they're here like local rats everywhere. I'm actually enjoying it so far. Like, it's nice to be in the center, in the downtown, without like all these crazy people, because streets are literally empty. There is nobody here, so I can like walk in legit place that doesn't look like a garbage bin, but without people who annoy me. As the water gets better, as Sargasso leaves, I would be just like walking along the shore. But that's like plans for the future, because right now the water is so dirty that I don't want to be doing it. Stairs are done. Yeah, basically in the morning my memory in the phone finished, so I wasn't able to complete the narrative about my walk. So we didn't get to see the sun rays, but I definitely felt good. Like I enjoyed the walk a lot. I'm gonna introduce it into my routine because it was really nice, and I felt way more energized doing that in the morning than doing that at night when I'm like literally dying and I want to sleep. So definitely doing it again tomorrow. Today, my plan is to go. Oh, right, is to go and meet the sunset as well. To do this whole thing that I read about. And then I'm gonna buy myself a new pillow. I remember when I moved to this apartment in the very beginning, I was complaining about this pillow. And then I was kind of like, whatever, maybe I'm just being too picky. So I didn't like it, and I think now is the time. Now is the time to change it and get myself a better pillow. So we'll do that before I go to pharmacy and get myself some meds. However, I also remember that when I was living back in Ukraine, I had some like problems with anxiety a long time ago, and I remembered the name of the drug that they prescribed me. It was called Bifren. I tried to look for it here. I couldn't find it because they only manufacture it in post-USSR countries. Basically, I found somebody who will be traveling from Eastern Europe to Mexico in 2 week time, and they might bring it to me if I find somebody who will write me a prescription, because apparently you can't get them without prescription. And what's good about it that it basically calms you down, but it's not sedative, so it doesn't like make you a vegetable. It's also been prescribed quite often to like students during the exams because it helps them to focus better. It's from the category of nootropics, so it's not a bad thing. Good morning. It's Friday, and I made it again for my second sunrise now. Let's have a look. Yeah, today we're seeing what we were supposed to see. The sun. Yesterday my attempts didn't succeed, unfortunately, and then my phone died. And in the evening, in the evening I went to get the pillow, and somebody's flying drone, and you can see. And the pillow helped. I slept better. I still woke up quite a lot of times today, but I felt better. And actually, going out for my evening walk during the sunset also was good because I got home earlier and I felt a need to sleep earlier. So I actually got to bed at 10:45, which was really good given everything. So today I had almost 7 hours of sleep in total. Even though, yeah, I've been waking up in between, but like it was better than five. So gonna keep it up, and hopefully by Monday I'll have a good routine. However, from not so good things, I finished my Stirdelud medicine from my feet pain, and unfortunately, it's back. It's back. So on Saturday, my massagist is coming, and he wants to do some like kinesiological tests. I didn't even know what he said, but he wants to do some tests to see which muscles are dysfunctional, and then focus on finding the root of their dysfunction, and hopefully, I don't even know, trying to fix me somehow. But the pain is back, and it's bad. It's bad because that prevents me from being able to pose. So I have second thoughts about how good is this morning walk for me specifically right now. Because basically, when I get home, I get too comfortable at home and I feel like I need to rest a little bit more before I can go to the gym and do the rest of things that I need to do. And so what happened yesterday and today is that After breakfast, I started like nibbling on other things. So I ended up like having a broken second meal right after the first, and then putting myself into guilty thought process and just like making myself feel extremely sad and pissed off with myself and everything. So that doesn't work. Even though I see the benefit of doing it, I don't think it worked for me right at this particular phase because I'm like so close to the show, right? And it's like coming up with new routine may not be the best idea because I start to break and I start to act unpredictably and out of panic. It's not a good thing to do for my mental, emotional, and mental state. And so I already know that tomorrow I'm not gonna be happy with my report because my food hasn't been very consistent. Like I didn't eat shit, but I ate random portions and random times. Like not good, not good. I know I can do better, and when I do better, I see better results. But this week I was emotionally unstable, like totally unstable, and my behavior was reflecting my internal state as well. Also, I noticed that like in last week in the videos, I was saying quite a lot that I am annoyed, and while putting things together for this week, I noticed that I said a lot of times that I'm sad. So actually, recording these helps to kind of notice the destructive patterns that are happening in my head. So I heard this thing today, like this some lady in some podcast. She was saying to write down like every night before going to sleep, like 3 positive things that happened to you during the day. So I'm gonna start doing that, like I need to start seeing more positive things in my life because there are positive things, there are great things happening, but like I'm just so focused on like things that don't work out, and that's why probably I attract more failure than success.